Welcome to Narrator's Cut. Today we're going to show you a comedy fantasy movie called Click. An architect finds a universal remote control and allows him to fast forward and rewind to certain points in life. When the remote starts to take precedence over his choices, complications arise. Watch out for spoilers and keep an eye on. Affluent architect Michael Newman is continuously bullied by his demanding employer John Ammer, and he prioritizes work above his wife Donna and their two children Ben and Samantha. Michael goes to the retail shop Bed Bath and Beyond one day and purchases a universal remote control for his television. He stumblingly makes his way through the different departments before passing out. When he awakens, he takes a free remote control from Morty, who informs him that the remote control will never be given back. Michael discovers that the remote can be used to influence reality in the same way as a television remote does. He exploits it to his advantage at work, and he uses it to generate lighthearted fun and fast forwarded through sicknesses. Morty explains to Michael that during these episodes, his body is on autopilot, going through the emotions of daily life while his mind is somewhere else ultimately. Michael purchases a bicycle for his children and a pocketbook for Donna, assuming that Amber has elevated him to the partnership level. However, Amber informs him that since he has not yet been promoted, he will be unable to afford the presents and must return them. Anger at having offended his family, Michael uses the remote to jump forward a year and lose out on an opportunity to further his career. Since then, he and Donna have sought marital therapy, his children have grown up, and the family dog has passed away. After the remote has learned its preferences, it will begin time skipping on its own. It seems that every time Michael tries to throw away or destroy the remote, it returns, and Morty is adamant about not returning it. At work, Amir informs Michael that he intends to retire, so appointing Michael as the new head of the international division, with the possibility of advancement to the CEO position in the future. When you do this, the remote will quickly fast forward 10 years into the future, when Michael is enormously rich but morbidly fat and lives alone in a luxury apartment in New York. When he goes home, he discovers that Ben, who has gained weight in the same way that he has, and Samantha have both turned into cracky teens, and that Donna has divorced him and remarried a guy called Bill. When Michael gets into a fight with them, the new family dog rushes on him and knocks him, putting him in a coma. When Michael wakes up 6 years later, he is no longer fat due to having liposuction to save his life as a part of his cancer treatment and subsequent heart attack. The remote time machine has advanced 6 years. Ben has now reached adulthood and has become a partner in the company. Michael discovers that his father, Ted, has passed away due to old age. Morty returns just as Michael is about to weep for him. Michael uses the remote to see back in time to the last time he saw his father, when Michael turned down his father's invitation to take him and Ben to dinner. Morty appears at Ted's grave and tells Michael that he is the angel of death, which he finds shocking. With feelings of remorse and humiliation overwhelming him, Michael requests to be sent to a good place, at which point the remote fast-forward him many years into the future into Ben's wedding. He overhears Samantha referring to Bill as Dad, which causes him to have a heart attack for the second time. He awakens in the hospital bed that night to find his family there, including Ben. The latter explains that he postponed his honeymoon to assist with troubles in the company before a nurse orders Ben and Samantha to leave the hospital grounds. Michael collects the last of his strength to accompany them out of the hospital, but he collapses and dies shortly after, but not before imploring Ben to put his wife above his job and assuring his family that he still loves them. Michael is survived by his wife, his son, and his daughter. Michael regains consciousness in Bed, Bath and Beyond and believes that he has awoken from a dream. He expresses his love for his family and vows to spend more time with them in the future. On the counter, he discovers the remote control, as well as a message from Morty in which he explains that he has been granted a second opportunity because good folks deserves a break. Michael puts the remote in the garbage, and to his great surprise, it does not emerge anywhere else. And that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. And please leave a comment, like, and subscribe to the channel for more interesting movies to recap. Take care and see you at the next video.